In this edition of Food Stamp Fraud, or How to Keep from Starving for the Rest of Us, I am making some breakfast pancakes with a little white flour, an egg, and some kefir. Otherwise, you could say buttermilk. You don't have to say kefir. I'll just put a little bit of some veggie oil in there. It's corn oil, actually. Alright, so this is getting cooked in cast iron skillet this morning. But I'm going to have to digress for a moment and find a lighter. Here it is down here. Here in my outdoor kitchen. It's not perfect. I know. I cook to stay alive. Alright, there's nothing too fancy out here, but it's good, wholesome food. And it don't cost that much either, really. A little flour, an egg, a little freshly made kefir from goat's milk. And we're going to make some pancakes and have a little of our famous Rosella hibiscus sabdarifa, otherwise known as Florida cranberry, Jamaican sorrel syrup. A wonderful syrup made from our own harvest of these tasty flowers. I think my pancake mix needs, I'm going to put just a little more kefir in there, make it a little more liquid. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. There's just something about that sour taste in there with them griddle cakes. Sour and sweet, folks. They go together. You know that, right? Like hand in glove, like, you know, we could go further with that. All right. Look, if I was going to be more precise, I'd take on a professional chef or a woman, or I wouldn't actually mind having a woman to do this work. I could be out working and getting other things done that she might not want to do. Like right now, I need to pour a bunch of concrete. I need to set up some inflection point dead man brace posts and anchors with high tensile galvanized smooth 12.5 gauge wire and strainers. Continuing with the fence build. Okay, we want to turn the flame down just a little bit here. But, you know, there's women who do that kind of work too. It would be nice to meet one. we'd have plenty of activities to share together, because there's always fencing to do in the world of goat refuge. Especially when you have also turkeys and ducks and dogs and compost piles the dogs like to get into. And organically grown vegetables, berries, grapes, shrubs and bushes and trees. There's always a need to keep on improving, fencing, building. And anyone who likes to do that kind of work, well, there's nothing like the goat refuge lifestyle, because it's also about protecting these critters, you know. And if you love these critters and want to protect them, provide a great life for these critters, then there's no opportunity like the goat refuge opportunity. I mean, I don't want to compare it with a zoo or anything, but there's no comparison. A zoo is horrible. There's no freedom in the zoo. They're all caged up. Here we're about freedom. I mean, you could compare it to various large nature preserves in Africa or something, but that's a different game. Those are different animals, different part of the world, and they got their own problems, poachers and all kinds of diseases and other problems out there. No, there's nothing like the goat refuge. You know, there's wildlife managers in various federal, state, and county jurisdictions, you know, conservation land managers and such, but we're actually out here living on these lands and producing on the lands and completely intimate with the land and all the things we're growing and producing on it, all the wonderful animals we're providing a home on these lands. So it's a little different proposition being a goat refuge manager than just about anything that you can imagine. Anyways, I need to break open a new bottle of Rosella syrup. A little bit more oil in there. Turn that flame off. I don't have butter today, folks. I mean, I love butter, but I don't need it every day. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and break a cap off of my syrup here. The syrup is so thick I have to squeeze it a bit here.